we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. Things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point, but boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense.
As we're off in Week 9. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. Leading them out from Texas A&M at quarterback, Kellen Mond.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
Mond to the air on 1st and 10. And incomplete to open things up.
He certainly didn't like what he said to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Connor up the middle. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no to go on 3rd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now Mond. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. And you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower. Underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
Hey, alert, alert!
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
And tackling, that's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
It's a Ram.
Play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
So many times we to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 34.
Get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st down, Hurts. Akers back-to-back catches. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17.
Benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power.
When you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. Better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep, and they didn't get that done, this time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A first carry for Tyler Algier.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Third down from the gun, it's Mon. He'll dump this one off to Connor.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Third down from the gun, it's Mon.
He'll dump this one off to Connor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
They run behind center with Connor.
And he's got room. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from drawing level.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest
of the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings.
2 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Hurts to throw.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down converted.
We saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Second down, they'll go with Akers again.
And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Right there, obviously the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On third down, here's a run by Akers. Akers hit, he coughs it up.
And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. He's now lost fumbles in back-to-back weeks. And, of course, you remember last week's game, such a close affair. That hurt him.
Hurt him in a big way, and it is so key to take.
To begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown the last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last.
In a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open.
They'll try and run right on the option. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Your nose, you got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Here's a handoff to Connor. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Hey, I thought we'd see a run passing second and that long, and that element of surprise, I think helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible. Now has him within throwing range of a first down.
Now throwing on third. League. they've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach?
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
So back-to-back play.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Sliding out.
Hurts fumbles it. Offensively lucky there, able to keep. Offense comes back out onto the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
And he goes out right around the 39 down.
Mon looks to throw.
And he'll complete this one to Patterson. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
1st and 10, it's Patterson.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple. This is 3rd and 8.
Mond out of the shotgun. Got a man, it's London. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
Get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does
to take over here.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
And he can only manage to get a couple. Coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball.
Here to connect on 2nd down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
I'm going to throw it. Caught by London.
And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. In 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
They'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
They'll go again here with Akers.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. He'll be back first.
Throwing is Hurts.
Open man is Uzama. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Brought in the heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen him throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
Well, that'll be caught by Cup. A gain of 3 last play this time.
Take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And Hurts able to shoot.
Sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete.
And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a great job working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football. That play happened.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Adam Troutman for this next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one.
Well, the Falcons back out getting set for this next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
To throw again on second down. Mon airing it out, looking for Ridley. That's caught inside the 20.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Here's Mon.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
And the Rams force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10.
Ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
And he is going to have a Rams first down.
Not that time. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
And those two, just talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's incomplete.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to.
The second half.
On second down, a run with Patterson.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Now Mon. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy.
At the 47. They'll look to throw again.
Got London on a slant. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled.
1st and 10. On the handoff, Connor, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and... So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, he gets it to Patterson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets...
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams 19. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Here's Connor. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
It's come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, here's Mon.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Oh, man. Just when the D thought they had the answer for him, he went and changed the question. Surprises them by taking off himself. He's able to set up his offense pretty with a 1st and goal.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Off the play fake, Mon.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
He's going to keep this again.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Got this complete to the tight end, Pitts.
Touchdown!
Kyle Pitts.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
Quarter, it's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
They'll run a draw now with Akers.
And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage.
Picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked.
Roll looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they need now.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try and run the option left side. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
A nice run there. He calls his own number, gets the 1st down, and then slides to a stop before he has to take any contact.
And that absolutely has to please this coaching staff because you know take that every time.
Patterson, he'll try it up the middle.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. A give up the middle to Akers. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain in the game.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking underneath, he's got Akers.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. They do get 7 out of that. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Connor up the middle. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 33.
136 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On 2nd, here's Algier.
And past the 30 down to about the 27. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9.
usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a good...
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds.
And he'll decide to keep this once more.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Ready up.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
They'll run with Patterson.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Brad, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Connor.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Falcons have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
He's given him a little
5-yard line.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Arnold Ebiketie make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
What a quick start to the drive, but not for the team that really needed it. In only a few seconds, the opposing QB found himself
on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Ready.
Throwing is Hurts.
To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. Back to throw here. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He's back to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. Open man is Uzama.
And he is going to have a range for...
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line. And he's got it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 12 more yards there and a game long. That throw no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute. Couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Mond looks to throw on 1st down. Able to find Patterson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 7, but they'll happily give him that.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Mond. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 35.
The football, they also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that aim.
Check, check. Hey, hey, alert.
Here's a run with Akers on second down.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another.
Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
He got 29. You tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them,
and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Arnold Ebiketie able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to...
Here on Younghoe Koo.
This to potentially keep this game alive in OT. And he got it. It's good. They answer with a field goal of their own to send this game.
Mon looks to throw.
Complete to Zacchaeus.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll leave him. And off the crossbar, and it kicks back out. Needed maybe a foot or 2, but it's no good as it stands. And this game will remain tied. Drama, drama, drama. We saw all of it in this one. Overtime all the way to the end of OT. The long field goal shot to win it, but they couldn't convert.
And because it's the regular season, we don't play more bonus football. We don't go to another period. It ended right there. You get 1 in overtime.
Younghoe Koo, all eyes fixated on the kicker.
This to win it in overtime. And off the crossbar, and it kicks back out. Needed